extra CCC event's gonna come. Hey, look, it's you.
Oh, you got a notification?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Because I'm subscribed to you. Or like, I get.
Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. We are here to do more Camelot. But first, look what I got. Like literally a couple tickets right after the damn stream. She finally came home. No, I don't care about Ozzy.
I care about us.
Good for you. Did you get him?
No.
Oh, see it. Gotcha is an evil one. We will continue on with the story. Because I've got Altina playing the game next to me. I'm like, shit, I want in on that. I want to get my ass handed to me. Taking flight. I need a lancer and an archer. What archers do I have? Oh, that'll do. That'll do. And I got my favourite lancer. The bodacious one. Yeah, she is good. I like her mostly because she's hot, but I'm very superficial that way. Okay, we've managed to break through the line. What's the situation, Romani? The Knight's formation is broken in 2 places, and the refugees are escaping through them. I detect about 50 life signs around Sarah. For instance, the fact that the Gawain fight that I had is not the Gawain fight. So that'll be fun. I'll have to step it up. Have I seen the new... Oh, no, I haven't. I need to. I need to see the pool episode. Fuck. I detect about 50 life signs around Sarah and about 100 from the other location. There are more over there, but none of them can fight back, right? We have to leave them on their own. Considering how far they are, if we tried to join them, we'd all be rounded up together. Okay, so Bedivere right here, the voice actor is actually the same as Okabe Rintaro from Steins Gate. So you can imagine Bedivere going, Hoin Kyomada! Should be very weird. If I need a writer, I will be sure to use the Metal Your God. Because that is a damn good writer. Yeah, I've been hearing the Mordred fights are brutal, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Didn't tell you we didn't.
Kinda, yeah. The only thing we can do now is escape in different directions. Lucius, Bedivere is correct. We need to guard the rear for the refugees here. Fortunately, Sir Gawain isn't pursuing us. Look, the sky hasn't turned back. Oh, it has turned back tonight. Yay! I would hazard a guess that he hasn't received orders to leave the gate and give chase. Before that happens, we'll use the cover of darkness and get away as far from the holy city as we can. Oh, but before that... Don't let them escape! Those given holy punishment must be purged. They will cause calamity if left alive. We need to crush these pursuers first. Are you ready, Sarah? I have Altina from our Discord here. She is playing Fate Extella. Wow, you've gotten pretty gallant, Sarah. I'll take charge of leading the refugees. Our efforts will be in vain if the refugees end up scattering everywhere. Enforcement knights are closing in on the refugee group. Engaging. You gonna die. You gonna die, fool! Enforcement knight. Bam. Camelot gave you post-traumatic stress disorder. Someone on my Discord posted an amazing picture of what I think it actually would look like if Artoria, you know, aged a little bit. Not this, like, ridiculous, big-boobed monstrosity, but a slightly more mature one wearing the same armor as Lancer Artoria. It was so cool. I wish they had done that. It's kind of a shame they didn't. Yeah, these knights have too much it puzzles. That's why I'll use defense up. Getting some really shitty cards here. Does Artemis hit everybody? I don't remember.
I'm not sure if she has an AoE.
I'll do a.
I have a feeling it's
Send me the picture. You gotta look at my Discord, boy. Just because I don't have it on me right now. Actually, I guess I do. But to do that would require me to... It's games time. I'll post it later. Yeah, I know. I just used it. Took out one of the enforcement knights, which is good. If you kill... Oh gosh, if you kill... Oh, you did kill her, you fucking son of a bitch. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. Now we're going up against a goddamn archer next. And that's not gonna kill him either. I know you're not on the Discord anymore. I'm just saying, in theory, you would have to... Yeah, go ahead. That actually didn't do anything. Still encrypted instead. You still didn't kill him? My god. Quit hanging on for dear life, you little bitch. A bad person.
Swear too much.
No. Nobody. No banning. Oh, kitty. Meowing about, boy. Hey, good thing you do. Let's see, Artoria is pretty much worthless in this situation. If she was a backup. You weren't supposed to kill Scott. God damn it. Anyway, Artemis is hot. She did a good job saving Atalante. It's not half bad. Now we just got one more stupid archer. And more than enough servants to take him out. But, because Artoria is worthless in this fight, I'll bring out. Oh, I don't really have anybody to replace him. Whoopsie! For some reason I thought Emio was in my party. I don't know why. Just because because she's a goddess doesn't mean she has to be attractive, but thankfully that is how this works. This knight is being stupid. I like it.
仰せのとおり
俺
罠
やったね
In theory, yes, you probably could have Adolf Hitler. Although he would be a more recent legend and therefore not as strong according to that. But then again, that's supposed to be the case with Jack Deloli because she is a more recent legend. She's not ancient in that regard. She's supposed to be weaker, but in this game she's hella good. Gawain reporting in. Where is the Lion King, Sir Agravain? King has gone to sleep. I already explained the situation. You will be punished later, Sir Gawain. You are to wait in your manner until then. What is your punishment going to be? How unfortunate I cannot see the king in a time like this. Naturally, it is merely the escape of some refugees. We can handle it ourselves. Or Sir Gawain, are you saying that you wish to trouble our king? I would never do such a thing. God, they're also stuck up and dumb here. Looks like there was some misconduct. This blunder is unfitting of you, Sir Gawain. How tragic. Maybe he went easy on them again. The Knight of the Sun is such a kind man. That isn't kindness, Sir Mordred. That is disrespect. It is by the order of the king that the holy selection take place. Death awaits any failure, Knight of the Round or otherwise. There is no need to wait for the king's verdict. Agravain, may I cast judgment on Sir Gawain myself? Hey, that's harsh. House arrest should be punishment enough for him. No need to cut his freaking head off, right? Mordred, this is why I say you don't understand the king's heart. You would wish our king to personally take the head of a Knight of the Round? I am sad. Such would indeed be the end of the world. Well, you took the head of regular people. You guys aren't that special, you're just too strong. For our king's sake, I must take the life of my friend. Do you understand, Sir Gawain? A swift decision from Tristan is expected. Yes, here in the throne room. My gift is useless. Go ahead and take my head. The sharpness of fail not. Fail not? Weird.
I think Gawain's his bow.
Ah, would do so without doubt. You should chop off Gawain's head, only because I don't have to fight him then. Indeed, I can cut it so cleanly that no blood will spill out. It would be ill-mannered to stain the throne, after all. Hey, wait, are you serious? You really are. Hey, stop it, I said stop. Thank God, Mordred's like the most sensible one. Tristan cutting off Gawain's head? Father would never allow such a thing. If you are to die, I will butcher you myself. I'm sure that's what King Arthur would say. No, wait, put down your bow, Sir Tristan. I find it hard to believe that Sir Gawain would meet such resistance from refugees, much less allow their escape. Did something unforeseen happen? Circumstances may dictate Sir Gawain's punishment be eased. Now you think of that? What say you, Sir Gawain? Were the rebels who attacked you at the gate truly refugees? I have nothing in particular to report. They were simply two unknown servants mixed in the crowd. Both likely wandered in the call of the Holy Grail. They are not the kind heroic spirits who could threaten us. Oh, the kind of heroic spirits. I see. Thank you for the clarification. Sir Tristan, the punishment for Sir Gawain is... tickle torture. What's this ruckus? Have you started a war council for the desert invasion, Agravain? Your Majesty! What's this? To think you would come to the throne room so late at night? It's shining bright behind you, dude. Allow me to make my report, my king. Half a year has passed since you began rule. Our holy city is more prosperous than ever. Markets are full of bustling voices. Wheat grows thick, flowing waterways glimmer, and flowers bloom in the gardens. Yet everything outside is a rain of disgust and blood. The sky is perfectly clear and blue, and the desolate winds of famine cannot reach our lands. We know that everything is all thanks to our king's rule. O Lion King, you are revered by all. Your rule must be free of all impurity. The latest disturbance will be treated as a mere mishap. Flattery is unnecessary, Gawain. I have come here to report from one of my knights. To hear a report from one of my knights. Now state your business, Gawain. I will believe your words. Die Town. That sounds rather interesting. Yes, Your Majesty, the holy selection was carried out correctly. As a result, we discovered 3 compatible candidates. 2 were secured and given a warm welcome as citizens of the Holy City. However, the remaining one was lost. This was due to my negligence and supervision. I also allowed the refugees to resist, losing 12 enforcement knights in the process. The enclosure was broken and over 100 refugees fled. They split up, one group headed to the mountains. The other was sheltered by suspicious merchants. Their destinations remain unclear. Suspicious merchants? Sounds like Agravain's problem. Does that mean they haven't been wiped out? It would seem so. Indeed, we still haven't confirmed the death of one merchant leader. That concludes my report. I am prepared for any judgment you may hand down. I already dedicated my life to you. Please make your decision, my king. I see. Very well then. Raise your head, Gawain. Ah, you may remain on your knees. For you have no need to ever stand again. What? Say what? I'm gonna amputate his nubblies. How enviable. It may have been but a small amount, but to receive the king's sacred lands. Gawain! Mordred, what happened to Gawain? Calm down, Agravain. Let's see. I'd expect no less from Gawain, the toughest bastard of the Round Table. Look at him, so pathetic. Not only did he blast through the castle wall, but he was blown out of the city's outer wall. Team Rocket's blasting off again! And on top of that, he managed to survive. But man, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to fix that wall. He's alive? Sir Gawain is alive? Hear me, Knights of the Round Table. That strike was death itself. The fact that he survived shall be considered Sir Gawain's pardon. Are there any objections? Nobody would ever object to you, my majesty. There is, however, one sad thing about all of this. Starting tonight, we'll be hearing yet another song at the tavern, extolling praise upon the magnificent Sir Gawain. How truly sad, the number of songs written about Lancelot or myself hasn't grown at all lately. Oh, Lancelot, he truly knows how to steal a woman or two. Da, 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 da. Gawain is blasting off again.
Lancelot, Knight of Hungary.
I said from the start to leave everything to Father. There's no way I'd complain. Mordred, I don't recall granting you citizenship to the Holy City. What? You're so mean. Then again, so is the other Artoria. You are only allowed to stay in the city during the day. Return to your natural domain. Yeah, I'll go back to the wasteland. Leave guarding the outside to me, Father. God, it's like the hyenas in Lion King. Your Majesty, this may not be my place to ask, but why do you not allow Mordred to stay in the Holy City? Indeed, it is not your place to ask. You fucking dictator. I hate you. Those boobs have made you mean.
They're medieval Nazis.
I know. That's why I want to take her down with the real Artoria. That said, when she's got her armor on, she doesn't look that bad. But when she goes, help pile out. Mordred, who let you in the house? Shoo, through the dog door whence you came. Do you wish to measure up against Sir Gawain's toughness? Even you, Agravain of Iron, would suffer after one of my blows. I want one of your blows. What? No, I simply thought that stationing Sir Mordred in the city would solidify your guard. Stay on your knees. Here comes one of my blows. Unnecessary. That one has no use beyond roaming the lands outside. Keep them alive until our eventual battle against the Sun King. I see. Temporary freedom is a great reward, so to speak. Very well, I shall issue the order to pursue the refugees. I'm sure Sir Mordred would be happy to be of use to the king. Also unnecessary. Leave the refugees, they'll die, eventually, in the wasteland. The Sun King will soon realize our true intent. Prepare for the coming battle with him. When the Knight of the Lake makes his triumphant return, we'll settle things with the Sun King. Understand, Agravain? What is my cat doing? I need to check my cat.
What are you doing, boy? You're causing trouble. Look, we found a mouse.
You're a cute little nutcase.
Someone said which version of Ford is farther with the center. I think the prototype art was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, maybe. Because he didn't have to have an artificial dick to create her. You still rely on that man. Agravain, is it really okay not to pursue the refugees? Of course, this is a direct order from the king. Still, be that as it may, we cannot ignore the outsiders. If they manage to repel Gawain, they are likely led by the foreign master. The master causing a revolt at the gate is hereby considered a rebel. Send pursuers their way and destroy them. Whatever happens to the refugees accompanying them as a result of that is simply inevitable. I see. That plan sounds like something you'd do, Agravain. Who will you entrust the mission to? Let me think. Because I won't do it myself, that would just be too weird. Ah, I know of one knight who happens to be free at the moment. Raider Knight Lancelot. Contact him. He should be making his way back to the Holy City. Tell him to pursue the foreign rebels, and that he is not allowed to return to the Holy City until they are dead. Jesus. Just hope they don't bring out the rabbit. They could bring out the rabbit. That would solve everything. Run away! Run away! Monty Python. Remember the rabbit? We've managed to distance ourselves from the Holy City. Oh. Thank you. I wouldn't have escaped if it wasn't for your help. These people would also like to thank you. Yeah, so you're the ones who beat the Holy City's knights. We were watching. Thanks, we are in your debt, but sorry. We can't exactly celebrate right now. We can't really express our gratitude from the bottoms of our hearts. I can understand it's not exactly an occasion for smiles and laughter after such tragedy. Sorry. Also, this is hard to say, but how long do you intend to accompany us? We're grateful that you're protecting us. We're thankful to you, but... You're saying you don't trust us, right? We're of a different race. We have different goals. Furthermore, you can't give us a proper show of gratitude. There's no reason for us to escort you, right? That's right. We want to trust you, but at this point... So yes, we want to know why you're helping us. Because we hate the Artorian Nazi party. Couldn't stand it. Well, I get that. Nobody would be able to stand such a thing. Excuse me, would you mind if I made a proposal? We'd like to continue guarding you, and for that, we'll request compensation. Whatever the reason may be, we've all made enemies of the Knights of the Holy City. To survive, we require more cooperation. Thus, we would like to borrow your strength. We'd love to help, but only a few among us can actually fight. We have wives and children among us. To fight alongside you, we would... No, that's not what I meant. We'd like you to be our guides. We need trust to enter the mountainous region of the north. As you can see, some of us are the same race as those in the Holy City. We can't enter a region controlled by the mountain people. A battle would ensure the moment we tried to. Combat is the last thing we want. If possible, we too would like them to shelter us. Kitty, you're so crazy. However, they have no reason to trust us. Do you understand what I mean? I get it. They'd see that you saved us, indeed. So even if the old men of the mountain wouldn't treat you with disdain, or even they wouldn't. Yes, that would be enough to give us hope. We will protect you with all our might and escape to the mountains. After all, we would like you to mediate between us and those of the mountain. Does that sound agreeable? Yeah, I can convince everyone if that's the case. Then we can continue to put our trust in you. Yay! Thank you, and thank you for saving us earlier, I mean it. Just wait a bit, I'll go talk to everyone. Yeah, the refugees do look like dead people because they don't have any eyes. A lot of generic characters in visual novels will be drawn like that without the eye sockets, just for some reason, to make them seem like ordinary people. Because if they put the eyes there, they'll have to make variations on the eyes to make different people, instead of just reusing the same model or picture to represent people who look similar. It's kind of weird. I was just playing Euphoria, and they did that to a lot of the students. That's good. This should unify the group leader under a common cause, Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I have taken that liberty? I ended up speaking on Sarah's behalf. That's right. I will have your head for this, you bitch. No, I'm not like Artoria. Nitocris is the killer bunny, huh?
I think Chris is funny. What if we kidnap her and like toss her into the holy city?
And she'd chew on all of them to death. She'd fly all over the place. Woo, woo. Yes, it seems it was my only merit as one of the Round Table. Still, I'm sure they need some rest, too. We've run all this way, after all. While I'd love for them to have a good night's rest, we don't have time to spare. Let's take an hour break here and then head north. We'll force our way through the night to reach the mountains. Okay, I'll tell the refugees what you said. I'll also treat the wounded and provide some food. Roman, I'll leave Sarah to you. Yeah, leave the difficult verifications to me. Fine, I'll do it. Long-distance communication via Magecraft, I heard his voice earlier as well, but... From his voice, I imagine him to be a delicate man, but strong of heart, with intelligence and a quick wit. Am I close? Hurry! Oh, hooray! A servant who finally understands me! To think the day I'd be praised for such would... The day I'd be praised so much would actually come. Don't spoil him. Yes, the eroge euphoria. I read that because I felt like torturing myself. It was interesting. I certainly wasn't bored, but the ending was kind of stupid. Like the true ending. Wait.
Any of the endings good?
They're interesting. They just, ultimately, when you stop and think about it, they're just riddled with plot holes. Wait, this isn't the time for celebration. I'm Romani Archman of Chaldea. Just call me Dr. Roman. You must be Lucius, Sir Bedivere, who saved Sarah out in the desert? My apologies for the false name. I could not fully trust you then. That Job's... Woo! You're right, I'm sure you did. I'm rather suspicious, especially with my shining arm. The ultimate fisting device. Anyway, now you've told us your true name, you've got our full trust. Hello. Sir Bedivere, we still don't know your reasons, but the situation is clear. The Holy City is occupied by the Knights of the Round Table, heroic spirits of the 5th century related to King Arthur. Those that gathered at the Round Table would naturally become the greatest force in this era, unfortunately this time as tyrants. And you, Sir Bedivere, are one of them. Normally you'd be a heroic spirit that sides with them, and yet you decided to save Mashu. Someone helped Sarah break the lines of those knights. That was you, right? You concealed yourself and blended in with the refugees. Most likely to enter the Holy City without anyone's notice. But upon seeing Sarah do battle with the knights, instead of slipping into the city amidst the chaos, you joined in. I'm sure it wasn't your intent to clash with Gawain there, but you saved us. You're a hero, and not just that. You're a true hero of justice. Who knows? It's true that I was influenced by Sarah, though. Lord Magus, as you guessed, I was hiding my identity, hoping to enter the city alone. Bedivere looks like someone from Violet Evergarden. Well, his face looks like Violet's. It was all to have an audience with my king, to ask why he had resorted to such violent acts. Yes, I still can't believe it either. The Knights of the Round Table are supposed to be a group of righteous knights. Yeah, a shining achievement atop the legend of King Arthur. The proudest and most powerful knights gathered at that table. Why would they do such a thing? They must have a reason. This is my speculation, but... Originally, the Sixth Singularity would have seen the Crusaders overrun the Holy City, resulting in an endless crusade. A never-ending war for the Holy Land that would lead to the collapse of humanity. The Crusader army transformed into a demon god would end up doing battle with Chaldea, or rather, Sarah, because I do all the work. But as you can see, the Crusaders were defeated before we even arrived, at the hands of King Arthur striving to defend humanity. Woo! As a result, the Singularity was never repaired. In fact, the distortion grew even stronger. The reason being that King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table built their holy city and took control of this era. I need a hand. Bedivere throws arm at you. Here you go. Full Metal Bedivere. They make no effort to save this land as it burns away. They only seek to enrich their own city. That's likely the case. It may be true that the inside of the holy city is a utopia. However, servants are mere shadows of their souls. They should not exist on this earth forever. Heroic spirits should only exist temporarily. The earth is for those living in the present. The wise King Arthur should be fully aware of this. Yes, I hate to say this, but the Round Table has gone mad. The knights are now distorted existences, who must be defeated. So that's why you decided to fight Sir Gawain? By the way, it seems like you knew about Chaldea already. Was Merlin the one who sent you by chance? Indeed, I heard all about your situation from him. He told me that those who intend to repair the Singularity will appear. He said to be on the lookout for a Romani Archiman from Chaldea, and to lend you your strength, if our interests align. Merlin? By Merlin, do you mean the court mage of King Arthur? Correct. He has shut himself away, however, speaking of how his preparations were not yet complete, or something of that nature. Basically, he's just not done fapping to all of his Futanari porn. Yeah, sounds just like the legend. Merlin should be confined at the edge of Avalon. Wait, but Senpai, I feel like Mr. Merlin... We did meet him once before. That about explains it all. I am a knight who arrived here late. When I arrived, the Knights of the Round Table have taken the Holy Land from the Crusaders and turned it into the Holy City. I've come this far to correct their deeds, even if it means cutting down my former friends. Sir Bedivere. We'll fight them all together as friends and allies in arms. Yes, we also have a mission to restore humanity. The Sun King may have the Holy Grail, but the cause of the Singularity this time is the Holy City. Okay. As such, we must enter the Holy City and face the Lion King. Isn't that right, Master? Yeah, we'll do it eventually. What's wrong with a mage who has a Futa fetish? I don't know, that he's not here yet. He's not fighting with us.
And that's how you get a Mordred, and that's how you destroy Camelot.
It's true. He was thinking about this in advance. No. Thank you, both of you. I may not be of too much use, but I look forward to working with you. Oh, are you done talking? Then we should set out. I talked to the refugee leader. He said we'd reach the village of the mountain people if we continue north for 2 days. Aish. If we can make it, we should be safe for a while. We can plan our comeback there. That was a long piece of story. Jesus. We need an assassin.
That's how a lot of this similarity is.
I'm sure. But it's entertaining, so I don't mind. I'll bring Mysterious Heroine X. I'll switch you with you. I'll switch you with Jean as a default. Yes, just in case I'm utterly fucked, we'll have somebody who can heal me. Yeah, that'll do. It's me! Oh my god, seriously? How's this drifting? It's faster not to drift, but cornering like this is more impressive, isn't it? That's how I play Mario Kart. Awesome, so fun! What exactly is Lady Da Vinci doing? What exactly is that box-like object? That's just the type of vehicle we're playing with. Oh, that's just the type of vehicle. What is his name? Rusht? Rusht? We're playing with Rusht to try and cheer him up. Who? The child we saved back at the Holy City. Oh yeah. He finally woke up a short while ago, and now we're entertaining him with drift racing. However, he was quick to notice that his mother isn't here. The others told him she went with a different group, so we've been able to dodge the issue, but don't lie to the kid. I see, that's why. Looks like even Da Vinci has a human heart. Mashu, you should try this too, it's so fun. Oh, the kid said that. Okay, senpai, I'll be over there in a bit. Deja vu. With Da Vinci. With a wooden machine. That boy has a strong will, but so does Lady Mashu. We walked for an entire day, but she shows no signs of fatigue. I almost spoiled why. We've been through a lot of fierce battles up to this point. This is the 6th trip for Sarah and Mashu, after all. Plus tons of other little joke singularities. Looking back, they've finished a lot of worlds. Isn't that right, Sarah? We've conquered land and sea. What? Have you done so much? I was confident of my own travels, but the sea was... The Knights of the Round Table were based in Britain. You didn't have reason to cross the sea. And the era of King Arthur was a time of civil war and ethnic strife. It wasn't really time for making journeys. Oh, right. Sir Bedivere? About that arm of yours. Is that really Irgitlam? I would hesitate to call it real. This is an artificial arm given to me by Merlin. It was a plan he devised. He told me that I would have a difficult time facing the round table, seeing as I only had one arm. What happened to your other arm? So this is an artificial noble phantasm of his creation, a replica of the silver arm used by the Celtic war god Nuada. My body can't handle it for long periods of time, only short bursts like you saw. That technology is amazing. I wonder what kind of raw materials Merlin used to replicate the arm of a divine spirit. I bet even Da Vinci's pride is hurt deep down. I can already imagine her flying into a rage and yelling, "My gauntlet is way better!" Well, it would just be talk, though. Hello! It's just a model. Of course, I have no plan to admit my defeat. That's right, I heard everything. Prepare yourself when we get back, Romani. I'll prove that I'm not all talk. With you as my guinea pig. I'll test out the ultimate fist on your anus? No way you couldn't be the best. Even you couldn't best. Argetlam. This is Merlin we're talking about. The Merlin. He's the scummiest of scummy mages that would do anything to win, you know? With your fixation on beauty, there's no way to beat him. I would win, and win beautifully, in fact. If I don't, we can't beat the Knights of the Round Table. Hey, we sure can. Huh? Oh, I let my tongue slip because of you, Romani. I didn't want to worry you, but too late now. Let me do a little explanation. Remember what Sir Gawain said? He said that a gift from the king... He had a gift from the king. That's a blessing from the Holy Grail, but I don't mean the art graph grails we're collecting. I mean the Holy Grail of the Savior. From Arthurian legends, the Knight of the Round Table are blessed by God. Oh right, you're an exception, Bedivere, to be exact. We're talking about the Knights of the Round Table under the Lion King. It would seem so. Those knights are no ordinary servants anymore. In terms of divinity, my Argetlam is about on par. Without the ability to sever the Holy Grail, that gift cannot be broken. Then if the Knights of the Round Table decide to show up, only Bedivere would be able to fight them. But he would reach his limit quickly. Isn't that right, Sir Bedivere? How long can you hold out? How many times can you still fight? Once? Twice? What are you implying? I can still fight as many times as needed. It would be a bit painful, but still. Oh, I see. Well, we'll just leave it at that. But I'm a universal genius, a big sister you can rely on, Sarah. We need to prepare countermeasures against the Round Table, just in case. For that, I'd like to settle down somewhere ASAP. If I had a workshop, I can analyze their gift, but before that...
Oh, monsters! Monsters, protect the supplies!
Before that, we need to fulfill our task as guards. Let's go, Sarah.
Sentou. なるべくは避けたい行為。仕方あるまい。
Bum, chicka, bum, bum.
あいつ
Oh, hi.
不器用は終わりだ。先に行ってあいた
オースン。
あいつ
罠だ。無駄だ。
そこだあ素早
You
く
drop the TV?
せい
では。
セイバーセイ
Cardboard Regin. Because he can't leave. Animated form of cardboard.
夢の終わりだ。いやなんだよ
Am I going to Anime Expo? No. No, I can't afford to go flying all over. I would love to, though. Sounds like one of the best conventions in the state.
不器用は終わりだ。先に行って
では。
To hear the FGO news that you already know. Yeah. I think it would be fun to see the Fate Grand Order VR with the English dub.
これぞ大軍師の究極の陣地。
The only thing that pisses me off is that they're making Kerry Waldron the official voice of Saber now. say Altria. It's like so bad. So bad.
俺の前に立つんじゃない
One of my favorite servants for each class.
I wonder who Saber could be. It's Caesar, right?
あいつやれやれ
なんだ
Alright, time to go all Jedi on their asses. Heroin eggs.
アサシンと素早くセイバー
On the poor little unsuspecting wyvern. He's like, you like to fuck.
成功の剣赤とか白とか黒とか消し去るべし
Well, that's a big question.
最初だろエックスカリバー
That's true.
また一人私以外のセイバーが消えまし
I
た
don't have many for writers that I'm aware of. Unless we're gonna talk Mordred. But because most of my favorite characters wind up in every single class eventually anyway, in some incarnation or another. For only talking about that though, yeah. Fran's my favorite berserker. My favorite archer, like legit archer, would probably be Atalante.
Rider?
Maybe Medusa? Astolfo's pretty damn good.
Caster.
Casta.
No caster?
Oh, sorry. I'm not sure right off the top of my head. No, she's not my favorite. Just a little further. We'll be in the mountains soon. Once we're in the mountains, we can make our way to the village while staying out of sight. The eastern village is hidden, shattered by the mountains. You can't reach it easily without a guide. It would be all the more difficult for knights from the plains, especially when there are wild beasts and thieves up there. Ah, right, I knew it. Of course, there's no way it would be that easy. Leonardo, no wait. Magical energy signatures are closing in quickly from the rear. I mean, I do like Nitocris, but I don't know enough about her just yet, lore-wise. I detect 4. They're enforcement knights. The quickest. Quickest we've seen so far? Yep, they must be vanguard units on horseback. Fast horses at that. Anyway, just a little further behind them, Romani. See that massive response? It's most likely a Knight of the Round Table. That's why I brought Yuri. Huh. Damn it. And you're so close. Anyway, you have to intercept them, Sarah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Lancelot. Boy. The enforcement knights will reach the rear of the refugee group in a few minutes. Hurry over there. Let's go, mushroom. Cheeky. If that counts.
I guess it counts.
Yes, we'll attack swiftly and shake them off our tail, Master. Yes, I did get Nitocris. I did, only after the stream, though, because that was bull. She didn't want to show up on camera.
Didn't she also get Mordred that way?
What am I playing on? An iPhone. Yes, it was the same with Mordred, except I had to spend money for that. 'Twas a shame. Let the real king put you in your place, you bad knights. You're way taller than her. You're like twice as tall as she is.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
風よ舞い上がれ
You know what? I should have put Uriel in the back and then brought her forth when I actually needed her.
I was stupid.
つまらん。
いいですね
罠だ。罠だ。
Stop poking me. Stop it.
Yeah, I'll just throw Uriel back there as a temporary measure and bring out my boy, Mordred.
ぶっ込み行くぞ
And then I get triple Mordred. Yay! Well, actually, let's do it.
ペアス任せなお
I like that.
任せ
I
お
like it.
黙れ
In the Japanese servers, it's Artoria. It's probably spelled with katakana. They have to sound it out, and it sounds to them like Altria, but it's just a bad romanization of it.
では。
いいでお任せはいふっ風よ舞い上がれ
Oh, I love Steins Gate. Command the scientist! So cool!
物理で殴るだけだ。
決着をつけましょう
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Yeah, the bodysuit's cool.
破ってみせるが。
束ねる星の息吹輝ける命の本流
Merlin is a mythological figure. He is not a real person.
仰せの通り。
ペアスお任せよ
無駄だ。
黙れ
The night shall slay you.
やっ風よ舞い上がれまあ災難だったと諦めな
Enforcement nights interrupted. Refugees abandoning their belongings are abandoning their belongings and running for the mountains. No good. A second wave is coming. Speed. Could it be you, Lancelot? Lancelot comes quicker than most. The coat and crown is alright, but I like it otherwise. Sir Lancelot, we've tracked down the enemies. Shall we wait for the third wave? No, we attack. Split the third wave horizontally, have them surround their refugees while we're in combat. Our orders are to capture the rebels. If they do not resist, there is no need to fight them. Do you understand? This is not the king's orders, but Agravain's. There's no need to work so hard. Sir Agravain has stated he cannot give us clearance to set foot in the Holy City before this mission is complete. Unbelievable. A pathetic trifle. A petty scheme. Let us quickly deal with this and return to the Holy City. Understood. Let our flag bear the pride of the King of Knights. I don't know. The king's helmet is kind, or the king's crown rather, is kind of silly, just because I bet it would fall off all the time. Enemy units are moving faster. I count 40 total. They'll catch up to us, Master. I think the coat and the helmet, or God, the coat and the crown look okay when she's in Camelot, chilling out on the throne. If push comes to shove, then I'll... No, you can't possibly handle that many, Sir Bedivere. Pity. I'd let you deal with it if that Round Table Knight was alone. What are you doing on the buggy? This thing? The new and improved the new and improved Ornithopter. Now with my magical energy collection device in its core. I call it Sphinx Megiddo. Basically a self-propelling bomb that charges and explodes in the enemy camp. Its only flaw is the lack of autopilot. So who's gonna sacrifice themselves? This should clear those guys out, so Sarah, you go with the refugees. It's my time to truly shine, or rather my final scene, as it were. What do you mean? Oh, come on, Da Vinci, you make it sound like you're going to pilot that thing or something. This thing's got it, right? An autopilot? I mean, wouldn't that be easier than making a bomb? Well, I call it a bomb, but it basically uses my staff and my magical circuits to self-destruct. This tactic requires me to be the one driving, that's why there is never a need to develop an autopilot. Are you insane? We can't let you do that. Now, I had predicted this beforehand, before we reached the Holy City. When we saw that red-headed knight, we can't help it. If they catch up to us, this is the only way we can escape. If you want to know the difference between Artoria and Artoria Lancer, you must continue watching, I guess. Because I know slight details, but not enough of the good stuff. Hasn't been told to me flat out in the story. The basic version is that it's an Artoria who's aged because she didn't pull Caliburn, but instead uses Rongominiad and stuff. But as to why she became a total bitch is another story. So, well, personally, it's nothing much, like, my turn has finally come. Right, Romani? Servants are actually disposable. Use them for a day or two, and then get rid of them. I just happen to be around a little longer. Maybe too long, if you ask me. I'm leaving the rest up to you. For a check-in, you actually made it this far, right? Da Vinci, don't do it! Doctor, please stop her! Ugh. Well, that's Da Vinci for you. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop her. Why don't you go on ahead? Doctor! Alright, full speed ahead. I'm gonna blast the entire enemy camp. Dr. Roman, Mashu, Sarah. Apologize in advance. Si vediamo. Don't worry, Genius is immortal. If I survive this, we'll meet again. Got those massive tracts of land. The ornithopter is plunging into the enemy camp. Contact soon. Master, Da Vinci is... Well, let's get her. We can't. The enemy's third wave is still up. They split up to flank us. Don't let her sacrifice be in vain. We'll escape in the mountains before the third wave arrives. Get a grip, Sarah. That servant entrusted us everything to you. Fine. Yes, we will return. Da Vinci, I promise we'll come back for you. It's not Excalibur, it's Caliburn that halted her aging. Sacrificing one's life to buy time. Foolish yet radiant all the same. Someone with this much resolve cannot be a simple rebel. In fact, they were formidable enough to fluster even Agravain, huh? Sir Lancelot, we have lost only 6 men, but all of our horses are down. We will have to pursue on foot. No, I will be fine, but you will not be able to catch up. Such is the flaw of heavy armor. We need cavalry to traverse this area. Send word to the fort to our west and replenish our cavalry. Do not forget to find a guide that knows the mountains well. It will be a week until we can return to the Holy City. Get ready to comb the mountains. Yes, my lord. Taking flight. Okay, so I need a lancer and an assassin, which I've got both, so I can really just double up on one. I guess I'll get another lancer. Of course I'm going to pick up Extella Link, but I am waiting for the US release, which is going to be in the winter, unfortunately. It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take Shisho. Oh? I'm sorry, I had no idea she would sacrifice herself for us. She's not dead yet. Right, Da Vinci is an undisputed genius. I'm sure she's alive. They say only the Ornithopter was originally an airplane, after all. Surely she flew up into the air right before the explosion. Now, enough sad talk. We've entered the mountains, but how much longer to this village? Right, we can reach it in another day, but there's a problem. What could that be? Don't tell me there's some barrier around the village. No, nothing like that. I'm talking about food and water. We're talking about 50 people here. We never had much, but Da Vinci... Oh. But that Da Vinci lady held things together. That's right. Tending to the wounded, gathering food, even using alchemy to create water. Da Vinci did it all. Being too talented can almost be harmful. People find themselves relying on her before they know it. I'm sorry, but providing food is no longer an option. The refugees must travel to the village without food or water over the next day. With everyone at their limits, this day will be quite a hurdle. Perhaps I can do something about food. Bedivere, don't tell me you're... As you see, I may seem imprudent. However, I am quite well-traveled. I have a knack for telling which animals are safe for humans to eat. It is amazing. Oh. And fortunately for us, some are coming right towards us. Will they eat us, or will we feast on them? On guard!
What?
一気火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。やるぞ、マスター。
ああ。あいつやれ。あいつ。浮世は終わりだって先に言ってる。
No. Caliburn and Excalibur are completely different weapons in Fate. Two totally different weapons. I did get Nitokri's. I'm not using her right now because she's not fully leveled, but...
Ah, なんだよ。そうか。遅い。
Yeah, I figured that out more recently. The ones with the gimmicks, the gifts, as it were.
つまらん。
あいつそうかやれやれ
Oh, what the?
そこだ
I don't know why the stream decided to cut out all of a sudden. Let me just check the status of said stream real quick to make sure we're all on the good.
ああなんだそうか遅いふっ遅い
Pretty sure the culprit was my computer being a douche. But that hopefully fixed it.
Ah, そうか遅い力を示せそのスカサハに
ではどうし
あいつなんだあいつ
Correct. Caliburn is gone forever once being destroyed.
浮世は終わりだ先に行ってる
And we're talking specifically the Fate version of the story. I can't attest to any other versions.
We got the gazer. We're going to get it.
およそ私に殺せぬものなどない末期は深淵の H いいぞやればいいのよ
物理でマグルタと戦いじゃん。これぞ大軍師の究極の陣地。
Actually, I did not get Waiver by Wailing. I think he was the paid gacha. The one we get a guaranteed 5-star, rather.
差しうがち突きうがちグリボルクオルカラティブ
We might have. I don't know. You guys can argue, I suppose. Though I'm not too fond of that. Quotation from King Arthur, number 8. Nutritionally, a strange creature's meat is no different from any other meat, says the woman who never had any good-tasting meat until she met Shiro. Lady Mashu, repeat after me. Yes, nutritionally, a strange creature's meat is no different from any other. Ah, this is wonderful meat. Though it's a little black and fatty. It's delicious. Mashu, this is amazing. Yes, Mashu Kyrielite, digging in. Survival can be cruel sometimes. But we need to eat this for Da Vinci, otherwise, how will I be useful to Senpai? It's tough, but soft and squishy. This scent stabs at my nose and it seeps into my brain. Thank you very much, Bedivere. You've added mint for us. How thoughtful. I didn't add anything. Well, let's just leave it at that. You alright, Mashu? Yes, no matter what we do, we must first be optimistic. Thank goodness. Would you like another plate? There's a precious part that I could only get one of. Look at this magnificent eye. I respectfully and wholeheartedly decline. By the way, Senpai, don't those craters bother you? Yeah, it's like Mars, dude. Or the moon. Anyone can learn anything from Shiro's cooking. Jesus. Ultimate housewife much. I realized after climbing the mountain that the wasteland is scattered with unnatural indentations. What on earth could they be? You guys don't know about the Lion King's judgment? What is it? What's the Lion King's judgment? Sometimes the holy city flashes, and when it does, that's what it leaves behind. The knights call it the Lion King's judgment, so we call it that too. Don't tell me that those craters are man-made? Yes, but there aren't any in this era's original timeline. It's probably King Arthur's noble phantasm, a tremendous power that the king unleashes indiscriminately. Much like Solomon's band of light in the sky, that explains why the mana density in the atmosphere is so high. Unbelievable. The Lion King's going to destroy this place. You guys didn't know about the Lion King's judgment? So that's why you were able to act so defiantly. No, sorry, even if you knew, you guys would have saved us, we know that. But do remember this, there is nowhere left for us to go now. We don't know when the judgment will befall the wastelands. Escape in the desert and the Sun King's beasts will devour us. The mountains are relatively safe, but there is no more food up here. We had to go to the Holy City to survive, though that plan became moot as well. So I see. I heard the stories, but I never thought it was this bad. The Round Table has already fallen, and Arthur is now a demon king, worse than Vortigern. I see, for the people of this land, the Holy City's Lion King is an existence that cannot be forgiven and must be eradicated. East Village, that's a shit ton. Alright. We're fighting bazookas. So I need a cast. Any other offensive casters? I know they're out there. Oh yes. Yeah, that'll do. I like that. That'll do, donkey! I think we've climbed over 3 hills already. We seem pretty deep in now. Yes, but we're almost at the village. I remember this area. Oh, you know the way we're headed for? Yeah, Mommy brought me here before. She told me to come here if I was ever in trouble. Yeah, everyone who lives in the mountains left the Holy Land for one reason or another. That said, they still built villages rather close. They still wanted to pray, as close to the Holy Lands as they could. That's the eastern village we're headed to. I hope they take us in. I see. Even the Saracens have their reasons concerning the Holy Land. But now that the Holy City's been built up there, the problem lies elsewhere. The foundation of their faith was robbed before their very eyes. That means they've lost more than their own lives. What do you know? You're a knight that defiled our Holy Land. Master, I have detected a servant. What? Where are your readings coming from? Assassins. Be careful, Sarah. What do you want with our village, outsiders? You even bring in knights for show, and you're here to take our last hope? Not a knight anymore. I don't know which crusade. I'm not as historically solid on this one. That's right, he isn't. He's not strong like Sir Gawain, and all his stories aren't that memorable either. Right, I was first among... That was mean. The first among the round table, at being boring anyway.
Fool, fool!
Really, that's quite a sad tale. Live strong, sad knight. He was not the only one to whom I was referring, but oh well. Enough idle banter, we already know why you are here. We had a report from our scouts. Young foreigners are saving our comrades, they said. That's great, now there won't be any misunderstandings. You're an assassin servant? It's a rather long story, but we're... Quiet. You're nothing but talk, coward. Sit this one out. I'm sorry. Wait, old man of the mountain. These people protected us all the way here. We're being chased by the Knights of the Round Table. Can you possibly shelter us in your village? I know this sounds selfish since we've persecuted you so much until now. But please, some among us are injured, others are pregnant. This is the only place we could run to. Fine, as long as you have the senses of guilt. People of this village all have simple, good-natured hearts. They themselves don't believe they were persecuted by people of the Holy Land. All you need to do is repay their good nature. Sorry, thank you. But those foreigners are a different story. We can't let you into our village. Nor can we let you leave. After you leave, what's to stop you from selling us out to the knights? Senpai would never do that. If you want us to leave, then that's what we'll do. Unfortunately, the people trust me with this village. I am in no position to believe your story without proof. Take up arms. This is not an assassination, but a fight. If you wish to live, you best strike me down first. He's assuming a fighting stance. Master. Understood. Awaiting further orders. Yes, a battle between Bedivere and Cursed Armasan to see which one has the better fapping gear.
本気は出さん。ああ、きっとな。
それでいいか。
Hassan has high insta-death, huh? But I'll just have to kill him before he can Noble Phantasm my ass. I mean, to be honest, most Noble Phantasms kill me instantly anyway. Akasha is not a person, it is a place. It is the root of all existence that they refer to in Fate. All things come from and return to it. We are the soulless damned.
そうか。へい。遅い。
それで
仰せの通り罠
He may have despised it, but at least Takeuchi stepped up and made some amazing artwork.
ああ。
罠
No, I doubt it's the most expensive hentai. Even if it were the case. Okay, this ass is dead.
Sorry, assassin, but you're dead.
では
魔境深淵の H 魔境深淵の H
物理で殴るだけの戦いじゃ
御仏パワー全開ね。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地破ってみせるがいい
差し湯ガチ突き湯ガチゲイボルクオールカルティブ
このままでは
御仏のカード
Kill him.
見せてあげる。
Send him into the mountain. Return to the mountain whence you came. Wow, you're still alive? I'm actually quite surprised. Tricky, tricky.
仰せの通り罠罠貴様らのろまに見切れるつまらん計略だ
Why must all the girls in the state be so cute and sexy? Well, they're not all cute and sexy, but most certainly are. I'm so tired. I did not get enough sleep.
戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ
Yay! Only one fool's chain for all of that. I need like way too many for Nitokris. Nitokris. I don't know how to actually say her name. Ugh. It is I who falls first? I cannot believe this! Assassin has been neutralized. We landed some really good blows. So he won't move anytime soon. It feels as though I've been struck in the stomach with a log. To think that I, Hassan of the Cursed Arm, could be cornered thusly. I applaud you. You must be a high-ranking knight of the Round. No, as I've said, I'm not part of the Round Table. And I'm not high-ranking either, however.
Foo-foo.
But even if every bone in my body shatters, I shall not stay down. What is the meaning of this Knight of the Round? Come on. A normal being could not stand with every broken bone. Even your gods do not wish for such devotion. The match is over. I understand your frustration, but why don't you admit it, Lord Cursed Arm? You're Lord Arash. Yes, but still, you know. Is it not true that they saved the refugees? I mean, yesterday you were happy about it as if it happened to you. Amazing, wonderful. I cannot find the words to express my gratitude. Can anything else be this joyful? Those were your words, yes? That was before I knew who these people were. I can't express gratitude to a member of the Jesus Christ, of the Round Table. Oh, let it go. These guys don't seem to be in cahoots with them. So why don't you stay true to your word? You know, I must give in an embrace of thanks and all that. Embrace as in a hug? Why, yes, my pleasure, Mr. Assassin. Wait, I'm not mentally ready. Bring it on now. I've always wanted to hug an assassin. How could I, a son of the cursed arm, have had such a slip of tongue? Truly the biggest one in this half year. Only once every 6 months? Pretty frequent. Maybe that assassin makes too many careless mistakes. Shut up! You don't even know if you'll be alive 6 months from now. No. I of all people lost my temper. You there, the master, what is your name? Sera. Sera dayo. That appears to be your true name. Well, no such name exists in the Knights of the Round Table. Sir Sarah. What if you named yourself Arthur, though? Very well, I believe you when you say you're not a member. But entering the village is another matter. Sarah saved us, Mr. Skullface. So please stop fighting. I don't like seeing you that way. Well now, if it isn't rushed. Where's your mother? Salia is not with you? No, we got separated. They said Mommy wasn't over here. That means... I see. Thank you for your trouble. Salia was originally from this village. Her father opposed, but she married into a family in the Holy Land. What irony. It was a past I discarded, a tale that had no connection to me as a heroic spirit. To think I've been summoned into the era I originally lived in. This is rough. Too rough for the inexperienced. Very well, we will repay this debt. I grant you passage into our village. Lord Arash, please show them around. I must prepare a place for our new friends to stay. With 50 people, perhaps the entire village should help me. I see. No wonder he knew so much about this era. The guy was summoned back to his own land. Anyway, no point thinking about it. Sorry for the wait. I'm Arash. As you can see, I'm an archer servant. Aren't you exhausted from the trip? I'll show you to our village. We lead a frugal life, though, so we can't give a welcome toast. Gosh, so much cutscene, so much cutscene. This is like the exact same thing. Wait, whoops. Yep, that'll do. This is the secret mountain village? It's magnificent. But we couldn't see it up from in the mountains. How can you do this without a boundary field? That's the wisdom of the mountain people. They learned how to conceal themselves in the mountains. Unless you're familiar with these parts, it's impossible to find this place. The reason Cursed Arm didn't want to show you it is to make sure its location remains hidden. Oh, that makes sense. The village lacks magical protection, so if it were discovered, well, it'd all be over. Plus, it looks like they have it rough here. They may not be starving, but there's no breathing room either. Still, the people who live here have not given up on their feelings for the Holy Land. These mountain people, the Knights of the Holy City, they're like oil and water. Yes, it's just as Lord Roman says, and right now those feelings are being trampled. I am not a Knight of the Lion King, but I am related to the Round Table. For them to invite someone like me. Don't sweat it too much. These guys here don't hold prejudice just because your beliefs are different. Really now. These are cool people. Probably a result of the harsh life. We can tell those who had rough journeys at a single glance. Mr. Knight, your different appearance and your different appearance and status aside, the way you live your life struck a chord with the residents here. The way I live my life? I have nothing to be proud of.
Oh!
What about you, Arash? Arash.
Oh!
Wow, straight to the point. Asking if I'm from around here, huh? This is my turf, yes. Slightly different era, however. But as you can see, I'm just an ordinary archer. Think of me as a third-rate servant. Thank goodness Arash has a very open personality. Still, ignorance can be scary. Arash's name may not be that recognizable, but in Western Asia, he's all that comes to mind when you hear about the word archer. Moreover, he's one of the very few great heroes Osmandius reveres. So what about you? I've never seen a human master here before. Tell them about your journey so far. They seem to have born under quite a special... You seem to have been born under quite a special star. And that's what brought us here. Chaldea is an organization dedicated to correcting the incineration of humanity. And Sarah is Chaldea's only master. I see, Chaldea, and the foundation of humanity. Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wait, that's no laughing matter. You've got a massive burden on your shoulders. Yeah, when you put it that way, right, Senpai? Yup. Hearing that puts my conscience at ease. Sarah, when you return, I'll give you one of my treasured sweet buns. Those are Mashu's. Doctor, I believe that was Senpai protesting. Yeah, sorry. I'm really sorry. When Chaldea is fully restored, I'll get you a big bonus. I'm not really feeling that sense of urgency, though I suppose it's better than getting worked up. So that guy over there is from Chaldea as well? As a fellow, former Knight of the Round Table, you're here to investigate what they're up to? No, I met Sarah in the desert. We bumped into each other again in the Holy City gates, and I have accompanied them since. So you just happen to be heading in the same direction, huh? Meaning what? Meaning the two of you don't share goals, even if they do happen to align for now. No matter, in any case, I welcome you. Thanks for making the long journey over. First, you need to place a summoning circle, right? The ley line here is legit. Let's get it over with. Man, this ley line is legit!
Woo!
How could you possibly know that much? This heroic spirit is really a sharp-witted one. Deploying summoning circle, huh. But is it alright not to ask for permission from Assassin? Don't worry about it. Cursed Arm talks hatred, but always thinks of you as allies. Already does. That makes us very happy. He's actually a nice person despite the look he always wears on his face. Oh, by face, I mean, Summoning circle. What the? Deployed. Normally, Da Vinci would spoil us with some kind of idle banter about now. You've settled down? Good, now it's my turn to talk. You're going to be in this village for a while, right? It's the perfect place to evade the Knights of the Round Table. As long as you're here, you'll be safe. Plus, you can collect some intel as well. You're here, Mr. Knight. Oh, you there, Mr. Knight. You seem quite tired. You need a home base somewhere. That's nonsense. Once I have delivered the people to safety, I intend to return to the Holy City alone. Alone? Are you stupid? No, that's not what I meant. I am sorry. Thank you very much. Yeah, Sarah's right. Operating alone is not a good idea, Bedivere. Your spirit origin looks terrible. I only speak of what I can see from here, but it's way too erratic. What have you put yourself through? It's so unstable it looks like a mosaic. You hear that? Either way, you need a place to relax. So you guys, you mind helping me with some of my work? Boo! Hate work. No, just kidding. It's a bit unsettling around the village. Bandits and monsters roam around. If you can defeat them, the villagers would feel much more at ease. You'll gain their trust, and you'll feel great. I think it's a win-win. What do you say? Care to go on a hunt with me? Woo! Great response. Let's be on our way. You get your rest, Mr. Knight. Keep an eye on the village in my stead. First, let's get rid of the monsters gathering at the spring midway up the mountains. I'm counting on you, Master.
Oh yeah!
Os. That's how the Celts are greedy. Oh, that's how the Celts greet each other. I know that one.
Time to fight! 一気火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。やるぞ、マスター。
それでいいんだ。
罠。
ああ、そうか。任せ。ああ、そうか。力を示せ。ムスカサハニ。任せよ。それでいいんだ。へい。ほら。
Round 2! Get ready! Fight!
Whoa, you didn't tell me no Chimera were hanging out in the mountains. I ain't afraid of no Chimera. Who you gonna call?
深淵の H。およそ私に殺せぬものなどない。
What does my brother do in Japan? He teaches English to middle school children. It's pretty cool.
行くぞ。あ、そうか。差しうがち、突きうがち。ゲリボルクオルタラティブ。遅い。力を示せ。ロスカサハニ。
オセロと
You got aliens now? Oh yeah, that's true.
Tentacle aliens. You must get that part right.
無駄だ。
やったー。悟空がいなくたって勝てるもんね。
Sorry, I had to get some water. I get very sleepy. Now it's just berserkers? Well, if that's going to be the case, where should I bring it along? I'd like to bring an Okita if possible. Yeah, no, actually that works. That works quite a bit. Bring Jalter. I could have brought Jalter. That's actually a good idea. I'll bear that in mind for next time.
Awesome. 計略だ。罠だ。罠だ。な、簡単すぎる。
That didn't kill him. I'm just gonna fully charge Okita. Power you up. Oh wait, Skog? Oh, she was only 2 away? Well, good thing I powered you up. Because I didn't mean to do it the other way. Whoopsie! Getting all sorts of drops here. Are you not entertained? Good work out there today. Looks like you've gotten used to fighting in the mountains, Mashu, Sarah. Welcome back, Sarah, Mashu. We're back, Rushed. What is it, Rashid, Rushed? I don't even know. What have you been doing today? Today we're making new water troughs. I heard there are horses coming soon from the village in the west. Water troughs for the horses, but more importantly... No welcome home from me? Oh, it's you, Arash. Fine, welcome back. What? Why so much distance all of a sudden? Because that's a fake name. How could your name be Arash? Why you? My name is Arash. The one and only. This is what's gonna happen to kids who doubt me. Stop poking at my sides, it really tickles. Arash is really good with children. Rusht is always smiling when he's around. No. Arash is a hero to children, especially here in the Middle East. Nevertheless, you've been in this village for a week. It looks like you've lost the Knights of the Round Table. Yes, what should we do now? We have no way to have an audience with the Lion King. If we head to the Holy City, we'll have to fight the Knights of the Round Table. We currently lack the strength to do so. Besides, we cannot simply leave this place. The villagers' living conditions are too poor. They don't even have enough food for tomorrow. If we leave, Arash will probably be the only one who can go hunt. That's true. We'll need to be we'll need to be prepared too. A fight with the Knights of the Round may be inevitable if we want to face the Lion King and get some answers. Is she really our enemy? Ah, this is where you were, Sarah. I'm glad to know the hunt went smoothly today as well. Oh, and Mashu, do you have a moment before you go to sleep? Huh? Me, not Senpai? Yes, it's a rather personal matter, so let's go elsewhere. Sarah, feel free to come along. Are we gonna learn something about Mashu? Mashu Kyrielite, that is your full name, correct? Yes, that's correct. Why does that matter? Pardon me if this seems rather rude, but that name is... Is that your true name as a heroic spirit? That's... I am fully aware that normally this is not something I should be asking a servant. However, I must know, pardon my manners.
Tell him, he's Bedivere, he's my buddy.
Yes, Senpai. Sir Bedivere, I'm not a proper servant. I'm a demi-servant, specifically the result of a fusion between a human and a heroic spirit. Mashu Kyrielite is merely my name as a human being. As for my true name, the heroic spirit who fused with me perished without telling me, therefore I don't know what kind of heroic spirit I am. I don't even know the true name of my noble phantasm. As such, my noble phantasm output is considerably lower. I see, thank you very much for sharing your story. I apologize again for my manners. All the doubts that I have had until now have vanished. No, please don't worry about it. I've lost my own identity, so... Right, it would make sense for a servant to be curious about the existence of a demi-servant. If anything, all the heroic spirits we've met so far are perhaps the exceptions. They all accepted you without question. Mashu is a servant, but not a heroic spirit. Sir Bedivere, that's been bothering you this entire time, has it not? Yes, frankly, I was not sure if it was friend or foe, or if you were friend or foe. But your answer has cleared all the doubt from my mind. Once again, Lady Mashu. Yes? Milady.
Foo-foo.
Ah, an apology on one knee. Oh no, more like a knight bowing to a noblewoman, I suppose. Noblewoman, huh? I feel a little uncomfortable being called that. It's not to make up for my rude behavior, but I shall show you the utmost respect. For the many battles Sarah and you have fought, you are both here to save the world, that is the truth. No, Senpai, sure, but I'm just a demi-servant that Senpai protects. No, milady, I doubt that. Milady? As long as your heroic spirit does not speak, neither shall I. But there is something I must say to you, as a fellow knight of the Round Table. Mashu is a knight of the Round Table? What? What? Wait, Bedivere, do you know the heroic spirit that fused with me? Of course, it's not just me. I'm certain all knights of the Round Table who have encountered you felt the same way. The knight who gave you that noble phantasm is that special. He was the strongest, wisest, and most courageous of them all. The only one who chose to take pride in a spiritual and mindful path rather than one of strength and martial prowess. I pray that you yourself will be able to find his true name. Which means that you won't tell me. Yes, the answer is basically right in front of you, but it's your destiny to discover it for yourself. However, as long as the heroic spirit inside you is a knight of the Round Table, there are other issues. Namely, will you be able to fight your former comrades? Well, Yes, when I saw the Holy City's walls and when I fought Gawain, my body was screaming. This is wrong. This can't be the work of King Arthur. That's what it was telling me. Yes, that is true. What the king has done in these lands is definitely not what the king that we know would have done. Allow me to be frank. No matter what I must sacrifice, I will defeat this Lion King. That is why I have come this far. That is why I have lived till now. But what about you and your friends? If your goal is to correct this error, then there may be no need to confront the Lion King. I will stay in this village and ask Hassani Saba to lend me his strength. Both Lord Hassan and I are rebels in the eyes of the Holy City. They will mercilessly try to purge our lives. But you are still neutral. If you surrender now, it may not be too late. Even then, will you still fight against the Knights of the Round Table? Against the powerful Lion King?
The Lion King is wrong! Totally wrong!
Exactly, Master. We will fight the Lion King. Of course we value our lives, but even more so. I cannot overlook what the Lion King did in the Holy City. This goes beyond my responsibilities as a knight. It's something that must be done to make amends for all the people who live here, to those who lost their lives here at the gate. Mashu. I love you! Brilliant. I'm sure that even the King's Knights will lend you their strength. That is all I have to say. I apologize for overstepping my boundaries. I will tell Lord Hassan everything tomorrow, whether he allows me to fight by their side, shoulder to shoulder. Whatever he decides, I shall obey. Yes, I'm sure Hassan will understand. That it's part of my job. Some things just shouldn't be learned through eavesdropping. How gallant. I can't possibly turn him down now. We gotta team up and deflate those boobs. Finally, we used all my AP, but of course, I've got gold! I guess I should use the regular kind first. Okay, we're fighting an assassin. We need a caster, a lancer. Caster and lancer, okay. Come on, where did all my supports go all of a sudden? There we... oh, damn it, almost. Come on. I want Sangzang. I need her now. No, but I have been spoiled about Mashu's servant's identity for quite a while. Really? Damn it. Come on. I want a different cast. I needs it. There we go, finally. I have the perfect party already. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, in other words, you wish to fight with us. Oui. Why are we going French? What an unusual request. We're refugees struggling just to survive each day, you see. Do you think such folk would fight the Lion King's forces? Uh-huh. Now that you mention it, you're right. An unexpected reply from Hassan-senpai. You aren't rebelling? Of course not, couldn't you tell? You're easily fooled, Sarah. Sorry, I'm just joking. Indeed, we are awaiting an opportunity to launch a counterattack against the Lion King. Each hidden village is an old man of the mountain, each with his own ideals, gathering his forces. Listen, we must never succumb to the Lion King. He belittles our gods. He declared that the laws of the Holy City override the authority of any and every god. That he can never be forgiven. On top of that, he obliterates opposition without question. Or that can never be forgiven. The The ruthlessly excavated lands. You must have seen them too. Yes, with our very own eyes. I wonder about that, but no matter, we must fight, we must resist. In order to do that, we do need more fighting power, however. I can't possibly just accept you, least of all 2 Knights of the Round, even if they are rebels.
How did you know?
Yeah, I would make a lore on mana transfer. I'm not planning on doing that right now, but obviously a Patreon request. It's obvious when you're as experienced as a servant as we are. Isn't that right, Lord Arash? Wait, seriously? Was Mashu a Knight of the Round Table too? Lord Arash! Oh, sorry, couldn't help it. Duh, of course, I knew, right from the start. Anyway, there's no way I could ever see you as comrades. This is a matter of faith. I cannot accept your help. Oh, come on, Hassan. However, if you were a demon that surpasses our principles, someone with so much skill that we must rely on you, then it's a different matter. To destroy a demon, one must be prepared to use a demon. If you were a force that can be rivaled the Knights of the Round, I, Cursed Arm, will gladly become your dog. Prove it to me now. Here goes, Lord Arash. No holding back. However, I forbid you from using your noble phantasm. It needs no testing, as you know. I get it now. It must be tough to lead an assassin sect, Lord Cursed Arm. Sure, I'll go along with your little plan. Sarah, come at me with everything you've got. Hassan, Arash. Master, prepare for battle. Let's prove our strength. More berserkers, they're coming to devour. Beat in my face and it will hurt a lot.
そうか、任せよ、そうか。遅い。力を示せ。この司派に。
Ba-dum, 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 da-da-da-da.
計略だ罠だなんだ簡単すぎる You just belch on me, you son of a bitch.
So.
They weren't so bad, haha.
Well, if you told him to use his noble phantasm, then probably would. Damn, that increases a lot. And you're right, I should have used that from the start. Cursed arm is best fapping arm. Oh god. Oh no, I understand. He blows up when he uses his. If I need a saber, I'll use her. I plan on bringing her along to kill the king. But I gotta earn my right to do that.
物理で殴るだけだ。
それで
貴様らのままに見切れる。つまらん。
それでいいんだ。
罠だ。闇に潜むは我らが貴様らのままに見切れる。ではよし。物理で殴るだけの戦いじゃ。これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。破ってみせる。
御仏の数見せてあげる。
Oh, damn it, he evaded. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. I got too complacent. My bad.
闇に潜むは我らが得てる。おつまん。計略だ。罠だ。計略だ。なんだ簡単すぎる。
魔境深淵の英知。
Revenge!
Hey! 私を殺せる者はどこだ。いるはずもないか。
That fapping arm is just too powerful. That was impressive. Impressive indeed. The great founder would behead me if I were to let such a formidable force go, he would say. A blind man has no need for a skull. Sarah, Lady Mashu, Sir Bedivere. Let me be the one to ask you, would you please fight alongside us? I can't promise any rewards, but on my honor as an old man of the mountain, I swear to take you to the Lion King. Cool. Down for that. Then it's settled. I thought we were already buddies at the point when Sarah came to the village, but we've got our positions to protect, especially Hassan, who's an old man of the mountain. What? What did you say? Let me introduce myself properly. I am Hassani Saba. I became the leader of the religious sect born in this land, but assassination is my occupation now. The heads of our sect are all given names Hassan, an old man of the mountain. We succeed our great founder's name. There is usually only one Hassan per era, but in the current situation, the other old men of the mountain have been summoned. We've abandoned our pride as assassins and revealed ourselves, protecting each of our villages as leaders. I see, thank you for explaining. I'm Mashu Kirielite, it's nice to meet you. Bedivere, Knight of the Round Table. Thank you, Lord Hassan, for trusting someone like me. He's such a nice guy here. It's fine, if anything. I shouldn't have been so stubborn. You fought our people at the gates of the Holy City, even abandoning your objective of closing in on the Lion King. How can I not trust such an act? Thank you, Hassani Saba, O righteous old man of the mountain. You give me too much credit. No need to thank me, after all, I'm the one who trusts you, sir. I can't guarantee what the other Hassans will think of you. This Hassan's insanely cooperative. Well then, let me take you to our headquarters. It's quite deserted now, but my fellow Hassans will be coming, from all over within a few days. Yes, there are a few, but they are elite, able fighters. Not nearly enough to recapture the Holy City, though. Former militia, actually. But still humans, nonetheless. Against enforcement knights receiving the Lion King's protection, let alone the Knights of the Round Table. Yes, they can't hope to win. It'll be up to us to do something about that. Servants for servants, right? Servants for servants, right, Cursed Arm? Naturally, that's why I've been trying to gather as many old men of the mountain as I can, but... Hassan of the Trembling Pipe lost to Lancelot, and Hassan of the Peeling Shadow lost to Gawain. I hope the best assassin among us, Hassan of the Intoxicating Smoke, will answer the call. Could it be? Hassan, during our journey here... Views are views. I see. So that's what happened to him. This will be a war of attrition. Do not stir up trouble with the Lion King. Those were his words as he parted with me, but to think he'd name me at the end. You have my thanks, Sarah. I won't let his regrets die in vain. You mean he'd be excited about gummy worms or afraid of gummy worms? Boss! Huh? That voice belongs to the watchman on the summit. It seems something's happened. Boss Cursed Arm, it's an emergency. Signal fires are going up from the village in the west. But how can you tell? You don't have any eyes. What? And the color? What color is up? Tsk. That's an enemy attack. The village must have been discovered by an enemy. And the enemy flag? Can you see the enemy flag, Lord Arash? A red dragon, and red lightning severing its head. Do you recognize this crest, Lord Cursed Arm? Ooh, this is bad. They'll be slaughtered. Only one flag openly declares its intent to take the king's head. A Knight of the Round Table. Raider Knight Mordred. Mordred? Cool. Mordred, the Raider Knight, is not a berserker, so you're safe for now. Am drunk. Want some fuck? I know, Mordred can spam NP like crazy. But we're not fighting her yet. She's part of this note, I'm sure. To think the Raider Knight would find the village in the west. Lord Arash, how far are the enemy forces from the village? 1 mountain pass. Their signal fire is black, meaning they're about to engage. The village in the west, so another village is under attack. Then we must go help them right away. Chill out, Mashu. Sarah's right. We can only do so much right now. Calm down, Mashu. Sorry, but I heard Knight of the Round Table and I... Ooh, my blood just boiled. I want to beat the shit out of Mordred for what she did to my king. We can't just sit around and do nothing. If they're your comrades, they must be valuable soldiers, no? Of course, however, it'll take 2 days to get there from here to the village, no matter how much we hurry. Even if we take off now. 100 personas would be good at delaying them, but even then, it'd last half a day at most. If only we had Da Vinci. If Da Vinci were here, I suppose she would have brushed this all off like it was no big deal. Let's fly then, she'd say. Oh, that's right. We had that option. That might do it. Huh? What? Arash? Well, if you wouldn't mind it being only once, in one way, we could get you there in one go. Mind you, it's risky. We won't be able to land right at the village, but if that's still okay with you. Let's do it! Sarah. Alright, choose the members of the assault team then. I'm in, obviously. Sarah and Mashu will go too. What about you, Mr. Knight? We're up against the round table. Can you handle it? Thanks for your concern, but there's no need. I am not a knight under the Lion King. Well said. Get ready to move. Follow me. What, are you gonna, like, surf down the mountain? There's an old roof slab fortified with clay near the collapsed house. Look closely. It's got handles, right? Yeah, it does. I can see holes as deep as my heels, too. So we grasp these handles and put our feet in these holes. It's almost like we're on all fours. Save your comments for later. Just hold on tight. Sarah, you're next to Mashu. Mashu, hang on tight to your master. We'll be going 300 kilometers an hour. Woohoo! Gonna get you like a space boy. Arash, come on, gear. What are you doing? All we do is wrap these ropes around the slab like so, then fasten them to this huge arrow here. Now, all set. This should be about the right angle. Good tailwind today. We'll end up right in front of that village. You're not serious, surely? My name's not Shirley. Right. This is no laughing matter. There's no way. You can't possibly. You're being dumb. Who's laughing? It's a life or death situation. A story for the ages. Slab and arrow secure. I'll shoot with everything I've got. The arrow will travel 20 kilometers, and then take the slab along with it. See? Easy, right? This guy's an idiot. You're the idiot. Besides, you'll end up biting your tongue. Oh, be serious, or you'll end up biting your tongue. What? Rush is in shooting position. This guy's serious. There's no way we can travel like this. It's just not possible. It violates every law of physics. You'd think so, it is. But the laws of physics don't apply to things like Servant's Noble Phantasm. That is so funny. Besides, a distance of merely 10 or 20 kilometers is like a warm-up session for him. Yo, thanks for the comment, brother. Leave it to me. I found a good landing spot, too. Landing spot? Crash site, more like it. Master, please hang on tight. Your boobs will protect me, Mashu. I mean, your shield. Your shield will protect me. A human cannon! The stream seems to be lagging. How so? It looks healthy to me. You might want to refresh it on your end too, just to be safe. Are you alright, my lady? Everyone! Look there, Sarah. Bedivere's cheeks are flapping in the air current. Doctor, quit insulting Sir Bedivere! We're close. Everyone brace yourselves for the landing. The foundation will shatter to pieces the instant we crash. Everyone prepare for impact. Mashu, I'll look after Sarah. You focus on taking care of yourself. Yes, please take good care of Master, Mr. Arash. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Game over. Alright, this time was a success. I'm letting you down, Sarah. You can't feel my face. The G's. The G's! The G's! I'll be right back. Intercontinental ballistic transport, only possible from a high-altitude location. Good aim, if I say so myself. By the way, in case you're wondering why this is a one-time only deal, it's because most people who got through it once say never again. No! Never again! Ouch, 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 ouch! Senpai, are you okay? Where did you land? My coccyx. Yo, he's over here, Mashu. Tss. Sir Bedivere, are you there? I'm fine. My cheeks are still numb, though. Both of you still look irritated. We're about to go into battle now. Suck it up. I am sure those two cannot help themselves. Even I'm shivering after that. Hassan? You won't be able to find the animal trail leading to the village on your own, so... But first... Master, we're surrounded. Combat is inevitable. Seemed like a good landing spot, but it was a beast's nest. Must have been quite the disaster for you guys, but we're in a hurry too. If you interfere, I'll shoot you dead. It was quite the disaster for us too, Lord. I'll have to figure out how to pronounce that shit one day. Which cheeks? It doesn't work that way. Oh, you're right. Maybe both. We got ourselves a jotter! And these are the only ones. Okay. I can deal with that. Deal with that. And to get Jalter, you rerolled your account. This far in, that's actually a pretty big deal.
およそ私に殺せぬものなどない。末期は深淵の H。 行くぞ。ああ、任せよ。差し湯がち、突き湯がち。
I want Artoria's Shinjuku outfit. It's not fair.
I guess this is one more servant I don't need in my actual party.
さあ、
I would
首を切
like
りま
to
しょう。
have, but don't
お
need.
さらばです。
So once you've decided you want someone in this game, danger befalls upon you. Okay, Jesus, we're fighting all sorts of shit. Okay, so we're fighting a Lancer and a Saber. So I should bring an Archer and a Saber myself. Well, I got plenty of Sabers, so I'll rely on the Archer to be someone strong. Not bad. We've already got a caster, so we're good. Nice! Mordred's inbound, but not quite yet. Otherwise it would put a Saber at the end, wouldn't it? Ugh. Damn it, hurry up and die already. Quit being such a pain in the ass. You scumbag. How did you find this village? Our methods of concealment were perfect. Huh? Who cares? This was instinct. Pure instinct. I swung my sword where I thought my gloomy losers like you would be cowering, and bingo! That's all. Well, it was a hit, but not my main target. Those traitors that Lancelot let slip away. That's the prey I want to steal from him. I just got stuck with you losers instead. Yeah, damn it. This was my chance to drag Lance's name through the dirt and report it to Father. And wiping out a rundown village like this won't earn me any praise. I can't even get a scolding. Scold me, Father, scold me! How are you gonna pay for this, huh? I've only got a few days left until I'm executed. What? What? No, don't execute Mordred! Executed? They're going to execute you in Knight of the Round Table? Yep, that's right. Once Father's holy selection is done, everyone outside the Holy City is going to hell. He didn't give me a castle in the Holy City, so that means I'm going up in flames too. So how about it? We both gonna die in vain anyway? Or we're gonna die in vain anyway? Tell me the village where those traitors escaped to. If you do, I'll give you a nice, easy death. I won't even manhandle the villagers, just slit their throats. Such foolishness. You people have gone mad. You've even ceased to believe in God. That doesn't mean you've gone mad. Ah, shut up. If anything, I doubt your own sanity. I doubt your own sanity in defying Father. Sir Mordred, enemy ambush from the rear. Perfect, just like I like it. It seems several enforcement knights, courtesy of His Majesty, the Lion King, have been defeated. Huh? There's no way those tin cans would lose to any old soldier. You sure it's not some of Osmandius' monsters? It wouldn't surprise me if those guys broke the alliance. The thing is, the enemy looks to be several servants. What? Servants, you say? Look, we can see them now. The tail end of the Raider Knights unit. We'll proceed with the surprise attack. Lord Arash, cover us from behind. Roger, I've got your backs. 5 seconds until enemy contact. Here we go, Senpai. Why are we like bumping around? Are we like sliding down the mountain? I can't choose which Yodo Kobe shonen is the best.
Awesome.
いいですね。
罠計略だ。
お任せよ。やったね。
How does my stream with the most supreme horrible luck of trying to get Nito Crease somehow result in you getting her instead of the one you want? Your logic is flawed. How is it bad luck that you got the one that I wanted that I couldn't get? Hey Mordred, come out and help your father. But I don't want him at home playing video games. What? That wasn't enough? God damn it. Oh well. Any welfare servants that I'm looking forward to? I don't know which ones are left. I loved getting Jiki as a welfare. She's really the main one. They give us more waifu. Oath of Eradication! Ho ho ho! Damn, you couldn't even harm her. Yay, give me more chains! I need chains! Got any chains? Got any chains? That looks like a Mordred fight if I ever saw one. Okay, damn, who's the best archer to bring then? I could use a Gilga. The selection here is not perfect. I want one that starts with their noble phantasm. That would be ideal. Oh, like you. I want you. Aha! I guess Gilga is the winner. I'm gonna replace you with you. You can take that card too. Well, one can only hope. Yeah, let's see how that's gonna work. Let's hope it does. That can't be. Where on earth did you... Oh. You won't believe this, but we came from the sky. A powerful magical energy signature is headed this way. No doubt it's a knight of the round table. Thanks for dropping by, trash. I welcome you. I'm impressed you came out to see me. Master, it really is Mordred from back in London. Quit shouting my name so much. Who are you, a fan of mine? Then again, I've killed so many heathens. I'm sure to be famous. I must have been mistaken. This Mordred's different after all. What, now you're suddenly being all meek? I'm telling you, I don't know who you... Wait, I do know you. You look different now, but I remember the scent of your magical energy. I was wondering why you didn't respond to Father's summons. What the hell are you doing here? Don't tell me you were one of the rebels. So that's it then. Well, hardly surprising considering it's you. You're about the only one who dares to object to King Arthur nowadays. Though you got here a bit too late. Mordred, does that mean you'll talk with us then? Why would I do that, you idiot? Whoever interferes with me is an enemy. That mage there must be the master everyone's talking about. I'm gonna do Agravain a favor and cut you up into pieces. Why are you doing this, Mordred? You're in my party! Obvious, isn't it? Because it's so fun! It's great, hunting heathens, you know? Despite their weakness, they fight so desperately they resist. And then they die off like flies, one after another. Now I know how the Crusaders must have felt. Sarah, she's not the Mordred from London. If you pity her, you'll be killed. Fight her as an enemy with everything you've got. Well, I was hoping this would turn into a fight. See, my gift is called Rampage. And that means I'll fire off my sacred sword as much as I want, until my soul burns out. Battalions, armies, bring it. My sexual endurance is insane. I can keep coming all night, baby. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3... What? Only 3 of you? Just 1 master and 3 servants? That's not a fight, it's not even a game. There's no way I'd... Oh, hang on. Hey, what's with the meaning of this? What are you doing here, you of all people? Shouldn't be here, it's not possible. Isn't that right, third-rate knight? You mixed in with these rebels? Must be some kind of sick joke. I have nothing to say to you. I too have bones to pick. My objective was to reach the Lion King, but I'll forget that for the time being. Treacherous knight Mordred, the traitor who trampled all over King Arthur's ideals. That tainted sword of yours is the horrible reality I can't stand to look at. Huh. Looks like you finally learned to talk like a man, coward. Interesting. If in that case, let me remind you of the pitiful fact that you've not once won against me. Look out, a second battle against the Knights of the Round Table. Watch out for their special abilities. Of course, we have to get through you guys first. Ugh. All the same amount of health, so...
Yes.
Yeah, I know I can do that. Damn, you guys got lots of HP. You will charge my noble phantasm for me. Hopefully that does a lot of damage. I don't know why everybody bullies Bedivere. I know I'm saving my sauce for Mordred, are you kidding? These guys are just the pawns that build us up. They don't do jack shit for damage. Hell. They're so weak!
Yes.
つまらん罠だ
Hopefully this kills them. Good. Thank God. This is gonna take a lot otherwise. Damn! Shit. Then again, if a noble phantasm hits me, it's all over anyway, so... In retrospect, I should have used my defense buff closer to when they were going to use this Noble Phantasm, so if I do lose this, I know what to do another time. It's kind of weird. In this game, you level up almost completely separate from the story, because you have to get those EXP cards, and you kind of need them. So, maybe you can do the prologue on your own at first, but then it's good to do the Chaldea dailies, I guess you'd call them, that lets you fight the Ember Flames or whatnot. Use those to level up your servants. Because that's really the only way to do it besides buying them with summon tickets or getting them from events and whatnot. But yeah, you have to get experience completely separate from story progression. This game would be really crazy if we could trade the ones that we wanted. Okay, so Sit charge to maximum each turn. Which means I should probably... You know what? This is tricky. This is tricky. It's very tricky. I can only hope the waiver actually manages to stop her. Please, waiver. He got Raiko? Nice. Nope, I did not stun her. God damn it. Actually, yeah, no, I'll take what happens. I'll be a big boy. Oh, I already almost killed her. Oh, you're nothing. You're nothing. Sorry, Mordred, you can't move. Oh, that was easy as piss. Oh, Mordred, I'm sorry I had to kick your ass. Oh shit, again? Should I go into this with the same attitude and build that I had before? I think so. Where'd that Gilga Bunny? Where'd that one Gilga Bunny? I want that one in particular. That was a good Gilga. Oh, Gilga! Oh, Gilga! What does your actual craft essence do? That sounds pretty nifty. Increase 30% chance of destroying I mean, that sounds nifty. Let's try it. Bring David. I don't want to use David. They're so strong. If we let down our guard at all, Mordred will use that noble phantasm. Bedivere is keeping Mordred contained for now, but we can't go on like this forever. That's an impressive and artificial arm. Was that why you spoke so boldly earlier? Where do you get a thing like that, coward? I don't remember us having anything like that. You don't remember, huh? You sure about that? Maybe it's just your bird brain getting in the way. You calling me a blockhead? Oh, so you did. You always called me that. Don't get cocky, Bedivere. You're just a feeble knight who sat down in the extra seat. You'd never have become the knight's attendant if Agravain hadn't kicked it so early. You're nothing compared to me. King Arthur just happened to take a liking to you. Yes, you're right. I'm nowhere near the other knights. I have neither the fairies' blessings nor the sun's. I have no inherent gifts. I was nothing but an ordinary knight, Yet the king relied on me until his last breath. To repay that kindness, this arm was granted to me, a gift from the Archmage Merlin, Nuada's arm. Until his last breath, you say? Fine, I'll kill you right there. There'll be nothing left of you when I'm done. I won't even tell the king you were here. You'll never come close to seeing such a thing ever again. Burn my soul and unleash thyself, O Silverlight. Both my loyalty and your loyalty are one and the same. In the past they were true, but now their roots are distorted. Mordred, you are both my sworn enemy and brother in arms. I can understand that pain now. That is precisely why I shall slay you with all my strength. Switch arm, on. Argitlam! Shut up, what do you know? You don't know anything about me. I have no blessings or gifts, but I have the fapping arm of the Futo Wizard. God, that's fucking hilarious.
戦闘かなるべくは避けたい行為
Oh shit, so now we just go straight on to Mordred now. That's no good.
First encounter with Mordred isn't too bad.
No, that was piss easy, but... So she starts off with the first charge. I'll get Gilgamesh as powered up as I can.
では精度を上げておくか精度を上げておくか
Okay, that's for 3 turns, good. I think I'm just gonna stun them and charge you both up. Hopefully that'll do the trick.
つまらん水郷よな罠罠はっ 物理で殴る
いいだろう
戦いじゃ
狩りの
Only
時
hope
だ
that works. I mean, it's not gonna kill her, but
これぞ大軍
maybe this will stun her. Of course not. We'll see how it goes.
二大神に立てますホイボスカタストロープとくたばりやがれうるせえうるせえ
Well, that was nothing, man. Alright, so I can switch you out for the one we really want. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh damn it, I missed. Fine, and I'll weaken that noble phantasm of yours. Oh, that's gonna fuck you up. That is so gonna fuck you up. Go, Gil, go! Camelot's been damn fun so far. The story doesn't bore me like some of the other ones. Oh, you are roasted. Oh, see ya, Mordred. You didn't even get to do anything to me. Oh, wait, fuck. You said it was... Oh, you did say it was 2 rounds, but of the same person twice? Really? That's fucking weird.
Was that you not your first encounter with Mordred?
This is my second encounter. She's literally 2 rounds the same person twice. That's weird. Okay, well, this will be fun. We're gonna do things the hard way. By
Yes.
going all adelante.
分かったよしと
If I lose, this isn't a hard enough thing to restart, so I'll do that. Bring it on, Tyrant.
これこそ
My
は
face is
我が
ready.
父を滅ぼす
Oh, actually, that didn't at all, really.
くたばりやがれ
Problem is you're gonna do it again next turn. Until I can get Jean up to her noble phantasm properly, we're fucked. Really, the best thing I can do here is the triple busters, but that's gonna suck. Oh, it's gonna suck. Oh, fuck it, let's do it.
はいあ
Oh, we'll find out.
そこですせい
I'm not gonna use a command seal on this. I'll restart the fight.
これこそは我が父を滅ぼすクラレントブラス
That said, it probably killed you off. Yep, damn it, just as you were so close to the noble phantasm.
ト黙れ
And then you had to kill Jean in the aftermath. Okay, well now I'm fucked. Oh, so fucked. Fucked like a duck. At least you can survive this.
トレソ
At least Gilgo can power you up. Too bad you're Emmy. This is the last thing I can do, Gilgo. You're not gonna survive
く
this,
だ
but
水郷よなくだらん
to be fair, I didn't understand what you meant by saying it was 2 rounds of Mordred twice. That's the weirdest thing. That's never happened in
こ
this
れ
whole
こそは
game
我
before.
が父を滅ぼすクラレントブラス
Of him.
雑種ご
Okay,
と
well.
きに
黙れうるせえ
Hey, Mashu! Too bad you... You can... Emiya is our final hope, which is really sad.
シールドエフェクト発揮します
Power up our defense.
ステータス頑張ります
Focus on me, just in
シ
case.
ールドエフェクト発揮します
トレソ
But Emiya has no... Oh. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
オーセロトよし無駄だ罠だ
これこそは我が父を滅ぼすクラレントブラス
ここまでかあとを頼む
Yeah, it is just Emiya versus Mordred. That's weird.
トレソ 攻めよしいいな
Triple Arts Emiya. If you survive this, you can do your noodle attack next. It might just save your sorry little butt.
もらったぞ
Yeah, 'cause she's only got 51k right now. It might
これ
work.
こそは我が父を滅ぼすクラレントブラス
Yeah.
そらよ
We will find out.
魔力を回せよし攻め時だな
I am the bone of my pool noodle. Limited water works.
Late walk
No ability.
もらったぞ
Oh, finally got her. Thankfully, that was a triple attack.
決意も覚悟も足りなかっ
Not bad for me completely fucking up the whole strategy. And Atalante likes me. I got her interlude. I boned your dad, by the way.
Maybe that's why she's angry. Yeah.
Mordred's pissed. Damn it, what am I doing? Even with my gift, I'm losing. Mordred retracted the helmet. It looks like that armor and the rampage gift don't mesh well. I see, the secret of pedigree. That armor was made to rebel against King Arthur. Naturally, it would try to reject the Lion King's gift. That means Mordred wasn't at full strength? Do you fight her again?
Later in the story, yeah.
Yeah, you fight kind of all of them again, it sounds like.
Yeah, we fight everyone the second time.
This is fucking ridiculous. So long. Yeah, that's right. I'd be the laughing stock of the round table if I took you weaklings too seriously. But if I were to lose, it'd be even worse. So screw my reputation. I'll obliterate this mountain along with you. Feel the seething rage of the planet. Clarent blood. Huh? Who the hell are you? Who keeps aiming at my arm joints? You want to die? It is I. It's a battle after all. Someone's bound to die, especially those who ignore their own limits and keep coming back for more. Arash. Hey, nice move, Sarah, Mashu. Check it out. The result of your efforts. I was able to take care of all the other soldiers, leaving only Mr. Knight here. All that's left is to take his head, but I don't know about that guy. He's about to blow everything up, including himself, right? His gift is Rampage, isn't it? I bet he's about to unleash all of his power and blow this entire mountain away along with that sword. What? You can tell? Nah, it's a coincidence. Just coincidence. Rampaging magical energy would only lead to your own demise, even for a heroic spirit. At most, you get to power up your noble phantasm for a bit. However, your gift is different. Rampage sounds cool, but it's no different than a nuclear meltdown. Do you get it now? The one who gave you that gift. See what they think of you? Yeah, that's right, I'm a hound, see? I'll take prey, kill, and kill again. In the end, I'll happily die in a ditch. Jeez, Mordred, I can give you better than that. I'm just taking you along for the ride. Come, die along with... Ah! The hell? That pisses me off, even if you're my enemy. You lost the battle, so you blow yourself up and call it even? Where's your pride as a warrior? And you still call yourself a knight of the round table? Are you only brave in the beginning? What? Listen up, if you're going to use your own life, use it to defend your own pride. Don't drag us into your own desperate struggle. I love taking care of kids, but I refuse to look after brats. Brat? Who are you calling a brat, bastard? What, you weren't a brat? Sorry, time out. Hey, Sarah, how old's that kid from the way he looked? I totally thought he was younger than you. I'm probably older. My appearance is frozen at my 16-year-old self. I see. Then he's a proper adult. Of course, Japan thinks that. In that case, all the more reason. If you're feeling frustrated, start over and put everything on the line. We'll call this a draw. Or would you rather me try on... or would you rather try me on for size? I've been hanging in the back, so I'm still full on stamina. Damn it, listening to this idiot cooled my head. Fine, I'll play along. This round's my loss. Besides, my unit's been annihilated. I'll let this village go too. I was only hunting you vermin anyway. If that coward there's gonna be meeting with the Lion King, we'll face off in the Holy City no matter what. The contest is on hold till then. This is an oath of a knight, given in return for sparing my life. I will never break it. Stay alive until then, weaklings. I'll be pissed off if you lose to another Knight of the Round. So Artoria killed a 16-year-old? A 16-year-old that was trying to kill her? I guess. That's better than killing a 5-year-old.
What if the 5-year-old's trying to kill you?
Yeah, like 5-year-old baby with a Tommy gun. named Tommy Pickles. Except he's not 5, he's like 2. Mordred's signal is fading away. Are you sure about letting her go? It's despicable, yet unavoidable. We can't save the Western Village if she self-destructs here. We already lost when they invaded. We weren't able to negotiate a draw. We can't ask for more. That's true, and it seems the village was protected, thanks to Arash's cover fire. Now all that's left is to check on the villagers and see if there's anything we can do. Bedivere? Flump. Bedivere, are you okay? Hang in there. What happened to Bedivere? Bypass. Hey, I get to claim
夏といえ
you.
ば海水浴と資源回収に成功し何事も
It's 501. Looks like there's still quite a ways to go. Well, I'll be streaming again Wednesday. I'm going to wrap it up for now. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to OtakuDaiKun for more anime lists, reviews, discussions, lore videos, let's plays, and the Holy Waifu Wars. I've got the, probably gonna do a Down to the Frame this weekend. This time, one with magical girl transformations and just anime transformations in general. It's pretty cool. So look forward to that. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. In the works, I've got the lore of Jack the Ripper, as well as the lore of Rin Tosaka. So, awesome things. Until next time, celebrate your fandom.